Hey YouTube, it's MIgardener, and today I'm back from camp. I had a blast, and I really thank Bree for maintaining the garden and putting up the videos and stuff, and you know, she really helped a lot. And I did remember that the potatoes are ready to be harvested, and the one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to, number one, harvest them and store them, and Bree is going to help me pull them out of the ground and whatnot, and we're going to get to that as soon as possible. I'll be right back. So here we have these probably 4-gallon buckets. They don't really have a size on them. They're 40-pound buckets. Then we have these burlap strips. They came in a roll of, what did they come in, Bree? It was 72 square feet, this roll.
24 feet long by 3 feet wide.
Yeah, so 72 square feet. And then we just basically cut them in squares, like that. And then we're going to set the potatoes in here, and we're just going to fold them up, and there you have a burlap sack. I forgot to mention that the reason why you want to use burlap is because burlap is a breathable material, and if you were to put them in a paper bag or a 5-gallon bucket, the air would not be able to circulate to all the potatoes, and they would begin to mold almost immediately as soon as you get them out of the ground. So they're really good to have a nice breathable material like this burlap. So now we're going to go harvest potatoes, and we'll get back with you. Alright, so here we're going to harvest the redskins first. We're going to harvest them all today, but we just wanted to start with the redskins because that's what I wanted to do. Basically, we have a pitchfork. You don't want to use a shovel because you can easily slice the potatoes in half. And you're going to want to just go about a foot outside of the spot where you had the potatoes and just lift up, and you should see some potatoes sometime, unless this was a bad one. This one was already a dead plant. That's why we decided to go with the redskins first. Not seeing too many in this first one, but there may... Oh boy.
You pierced one.
Oh, I pierced one. Well, looks like we're having dinner tonight.
With potatoes for dinner. Darn, you pierced it all the way through.
Well, it was a big one. And that sometimes happens. It was a little closer to the wall, so there's really nothing I could do there. And
I saw one.
And there may be a better method to doing this. Yeah, try digging with your hands. That might be better.
A little one.
Oh yeah, they're really deep in there, so just make sure to check really deep. We're going to pull up some of the plants, and then we're going to have a better look at what we're dealing with here. We'll get back with you.
Okay, so I've found a really good hole full of tomatoes. I've already pulled up 3 from this. Potatoes. Potatoes. I'm getting out quite a few little ones, but I actually did get 2 big ones, but they're pretty shallow here. So that means there will be plenty more down at the bottom. Like, here's another one right in here. See? They're pretty good size. This one is. This one's just like a little one you can munch on. But I don't quite see any more. Oh, here's another one. So here's what I'm getting from this hole, and I'm going to continue to dig more out, and we'll show you what we've gotten from these 2 holes that we're digging. Okay, so we came up with a new method. Luke wanted to start from the side where the kind of like white would be, and as you can see, we've got some potatoes. They're huge potatoes. We have quite a few, and so we decided to start here because it was just less confusing to start on the end instead of in the middle, because it was just, I don't know, it didn't really work out too well for us. So we started on the end, and we're going to work our way to the other end, and so far this is what we've gotten.
That's 5 holes right there.
Yep. So there's a few more little ones.
Grab those ones.
So we're going to continue to dig this up so we don't have any more potatoes.
There we go. That's a good one.
and try and stop Luke from skewering every potato that we find.
Hey, I've not skewered that many. I've skewered 3.
He skewered 5.
But you're gonna skewer some, and besides, we're having dinner tonight.
Oh, no.
I'll be more careful, YouTube, I promise. It's very hard because they're so close together. I think I'm gonna start using my hands pretty soon, though. I don't want to risk skewering anymore.
So we're gonna continue doing this, and we'll get back with you.
Okay, so through our trial and error, I found that one of the best methods to harvesting the potatoes is actually push it forward. Once you get the spade and the pitchfork in the ground. Oh wow, look at that red skin right there. That is a mighty big red skin. Just the best way to do it, I find, is to kind of do like the little eruption method. You kind of just move it back and forth, and eventually the root base will just kind of pop, and you're going to get an eruption of potatoes. Just like that. Just kind of keep wiggling it, and then up forth comes all the loose dirt that you can search for the potatoes. So we're going to keep digging, and we will get back with you.
Okay, so we're nearing the end of our potato harvest. So we're going to show you what else we're getting here. These are more Kennebec white potatoes. We have, well, Luke has accidentally skewered some more, but that's okay.
Just a couple. Just a couple.
I know. Like you said, we'll eat them for dinner.
There's one. Now see, the problem we're finding here is that the plants were ready to pick, or the potatoes were ready to harvest. Just, I think we might have not had enough fertilizer right before flowering. That's the one thing you really want to remember, is that right before flowering, it's very important to add a nice fertilizer, because because it really helps the tubers produce. And we did not add any fertilizer. We just had the rabbit manure in from the very beginning. And also we had a slightly harder soil than we should have had. It wasn't as soft. The spots where we had really big potatoes, down at the other end of the bed, we had very, very large potatoes, and many of them. But as we neared the harder soil, it kind of pitter-pattered out, and we didn't get as many big ones. We got a couple big ones, but nothing too substantial, and I was kind of disappointed by that, because we actually got the seed potatoes that produced the best were actually from Myers. And
Myers doesn't have an S.
So
Myers.
We're just a little disappointed, but there's one right there. And I believe that's it.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed, but it was our first year. We did get a lot. We got definitely enough for more than a couple meals, and
I will show you.
I'm not complaining by any means.
Okay, so this is the white potatoes. These are white, the Kennebec white. Okay. Alright, there, I got the camera situated. This is the white. So we do have quite a bit, and we did get some big ones. Nice big guy right there. And I'll show you the Pontiac red skin right there. Which, we did get a few that are bigger than your normal average red skin. This one is abnormally large. Red skins usually come about this big. So we got a very good potato harvest, I would say. What about you, Luke?
It could have been better. I mean, I am the farmer, so I usually know what you're supposed to get, and we put in about 6 pounds of seed potatoes, and you know, we should have gotten probably about close to 50 or 60 pounds of potatoes, and we really didn't even fill up the 40-gallon bucket, so just a little disappointed. But hey, it's better than nothing. I mean, you always got to be happy with what you do get, and you know, it's always up for next year. It's always a trying, different trial and error type thing. I might hill them higher next year because the stuff that we hilled actually kind of had bigger potatoes and stuff. So that is the potato harvest, and as always, remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.